I've met some celebrities in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay. And like I just did a movie and there was a big celebrities in it, like Kate Blanchett was in this movie and stuff. And I was in Hungary. It's called Borderlands. It's coming out next summer, but I play a soldier. But anyway, I had to be there. And so I hung out with Jamie Lee Curtis, all these people, right? But still, when I see Howie, I get more scared.
Why?
Because I think I'm a fan of his. Right, and I grew up watching him because I used to gravitate toward comedies.
Yeah,
and I thought this was going to be a compliment. You told me you're hanging out with Kate Blanchett and Jamie Lee Curtis. You're comfortable around them. I make you uncomfortable.
No, not uncomfortable. I just get a little nervous around you because I'm a fan.
Can I tell you something?
What?
He makes me nervous too.
It's his energy, right?
It's his energy.
Yeah,
for sure. He makes me scared. He's a scary person for sure.
That's great. Yeah. Great having my daughter and my friends here because I feel good about it. I give out negative energy.
Yeah.
It's intimidating energy. It's not negative.
So I'm a red carpet correspondent, and the person that scares me the most to interview is my dad.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Well, that's because the red carpet is in my house. Yeah. And I'm the only one home, and I go, I just woke up. Enough with the interviewing.
Yeah. In fact, I remember, can I just say something?
No. This should be a podcast with nothing being said.
Okay. So, the first time I ever went to Montreal Comedy Festival was a couple of years ago, right? And that's when can I say that you acquired the Montreal Comedy Festival?
Yes.
All right. So, I know him, so finally I'm invited.
Yeah.
Right? So
that's not true. If you want to go back, you were invited before and you always turned it down. And you told me, I go, why aren't you at JFL? You got to go now. You turned it down.
I know. I lie. I lied. I'm a liar.
Why did you? So you turned it down?
I turned it down a couple times. I lied.
And the first time you went though was when
he got it.
Okay.
Right. So then, but I remember one show that he showed up at. I had a heckler,
but he was amazing.
I know, but there was a heckler in the balcony, right? And I say 2 or 3 jokes. I know how he's in the audience, and then I hear the heckler go, "Next," like that.
Right.
And
you take that as a negative?
That's a negative.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think that's a negative?
I'm sure you hear that all the time, Dad.
I would
even
think,
at home.
But in my head, that they're watching you and they're thinking, this guy is next level. You didn't hear level.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, next level.
I didn't hear that part. But anyway, so he says it, and I go, the only thing to do in that situation is to confront it.
Right.
I can't ignore it.
Right.
Everyone heard it.
Right.
So I just start going, I've never been here before. Why would you do that? Howie Mandel's in the audience. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff, right? I think I may or may not work.
That's your confrontation?
Yeah, I know.
I said, he yelled next, and I thought, I got to confront it head on.
Yeah.
I just got to take it by the bull, by the balls, and take it. So I go, this is my first time here, and Howie's watching me. But that's not what you did.
Yeah, I'm not good at confrontation.
Are you lying again?
A little bit.
Yeah.
He is.
But
You know what's funny? He doesn't like confrontation, but he is the most. The first time I met you, do you remember the first time I met you?
Yeah. It was the Theo Von show.
No.
Yes, it was.
No.
What was the first time?
Was the what's the show on Fox you were on?
Mad TV.
On Mad TV?
That was the first time. You're right.
Yes.
I lied again.
Liar.
It's very big on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Lee and Howie Mandel on YouTube. You were naked. I met you naked.
The culture's changed, so I was half clothed.
What is the
You
culture?
can't
What
say-
am I saying?
Well, it's because now, last night I did a show at the Brea Improv.
Right.
And I did a little dance in my underwear.
Right.
And
Did
then
a dance in your underwear?
Yeah, I had these cute underwear on.
So you shared.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was doing this little dance, and then when I got off stage, my girlfriend goes, "Why did you do that?"
Why?
Because she's just afraid that anything like that can be misconstrued. Is that a word?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, misconstrued.
Well,
That is a
construed
word.
isn't a word. It's misconstrued together.
Construed.
Yes. You know what? I did my first time on stage the other night. My wife made me go on, and I'm really afraid now. Are you afraid?
Yes.
Because
Okay,
when
well,
you talk
that's not.
that's when I met Bobby.
Okay.
Isn't that me? And it's going to be, he's talking to me. That's the first time I met you.
Are you just always in cute underwear?
There was a time where that was my go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, look, watch it. There's me and
Oh,
Bobby
look
Lee.
at you.
Right here, by your front door. All right, just come in. It's open. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that house.
It's on Sunset, right?
Yeah, it was on Sunset. Yeah, above the store, Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paulie owned it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Bobby, can you open the door? Oh my God, Howie Mandel, you're here. I'm here. I'm so excited to work with you. Well,
Okay, I just.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Okay, we can turn
I
it.
don't want to.
We get it. Anyway, the point is that's the first time I met you, but that is emblematic of who you are because there is no line, which I love.
Right.
You know, and that's we've talked before about comedy.
Yeah.
When I went to the Comedy Store, my favorite was Richard Pryor, and I watched Richard Pryor talk about shit in his life. You know, he grew up in a brothel, and he was addicted to drugs, and he had bad relationships. And I watched him talk about that. It was the first time I noticed somebody. But you, whether it was getting totally naked or whatever, you were like the most free spirit. It seems like.
Yeah.
On stage.